Hey Aries, welcome to the channel and thank you for your patience. So this is going to be an energy check-in for you Aries for the energy of love, truths of love that you need to know, especially in Cancer season. Cancer is all about relationships, but it's also about blurring boundaries sometimes because Cancer is very nurturing, very emotional. Water sign ruled by the moon. Sometimes love can be blurred, or the boundaries in love can be blurred. So we're looking at love truths today. This can be romantic love, family, anything that resonates for you. The strongest messages are always going to come through. So if it doesn't resonate, please don't make it your story. Okay, let's see. Spirit, please and thank you for Aries, messages of love, truths. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Messages of guidance, negative energy must leave the space. Now, please and thank you, Spirit, for the sign of Aries, collective, sun and strong placements. Okay, Aries, let's see what is going on. The Emperor, first card out, your card, Aries. This is the divine masculine energy. And I've been picking up an energy with the masculine of evolving at the moment, or at least evolving into accountability because of a lot of the personal readings I've been doing. There's a lot of confusion in the masculine energy at the moment, or at least a lot of disappearing energy, a lot of hermiting, a lot of silence, a lot of pause. The Emperor is the representation or the archetype of the divine masculine energy. It is a card of Aries, and it is a fire card and an action card. So this is about taking action, or about allowing into your space, Aries, masculine energy that is evolved, that can take accountability, that is able to take control, make decisions, and hold space. And this doesn't have to be specifically for the women that are watching this video. We all hold masculine and feminine energy. So it's not necessarily about a masculine partner, but also the masculine energy within us. What are the truths about the masculine energy that we hold within us that are either creating blocks or bringing towards us the energy that we need to feel safe and secure? Excuse me. The shadow side of this energy is someone that can be over controlling, though. So again, it is about boundaries, Aries, and making sure that you aren't allowing any other energy to emotionally manipulate or control your space in any way. Dominant energy as well. Communication. So I do see a lot of communication coming through. If there hasn't been communication, there will be a lot of back and forth communication coming in for you very, very soon. 8 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. It's also about downloads from the divine, receiving messages from the divine, trusting your intuition. So you could be receiving a lot of intuitive messages about this relationship, whatever it is that you're here watching for. Trust those intuitive messages, Aries. There's also a lot of passionate communication that I feel between you and another person. It's passionate, but it's also spiritual. So it's both grounded in the 3D world as a passionate energy, and it also is a very spiritual connection. So there is telepathy here. You could be dreaming about this person as well, Aries, and those dreams have messaging. So if you don't keep a dream journal, try to remember what is happening in your dreams. Who are the people that are coming to you in your dreams as well? What are the themes that are coming up in your dreams? Because that is going to give you some indication of what is going on in the situation. Observation. So someone is observing you with curiosity. This is normally for new relationships, but it could also be in separation, where someone is still curious about how you are, curious about what it is that you are doing, what you are getting up to, but not taking any action here yet. Maybe, and for some of you, I'm feeling there's a sense of distrust that this person has. There's an insecurity that they have about whether you are talking to or seeing other people. That's for the romantic relationships. It could also be distrust in a family member, or any doubts relating to whether what you communicate and what you say is true or not. Card of Gemini. Anxiety. So again, the doubt and the fear that I was getting earlier. Someone is feeling anxious about you either moving on or about the connection in general. Aries, you could also be feeling the sense of anxiety, sleepless nights. It's an overthinking energy. So whenever we find ourselves overthinking in connection or relationship, it's either that there isn't any communication. So we then spiral into our own minds, into our own narratives and stories about what might be going on, which then creates the anxiety or the feeling of unsafe in the nervous system. Or this could also be due to a disagreement or some tension going on in the connection at the moment, Aries. It is taking you a lot of strength to process whatever is happening in this connection. Card of Leo. It's the strength to also, I'm feeling, to draw boundaries where necessary, Aries, and to stand up for what your self-worth will allow. And again, our boundaries meld and change and are fluid depending on our own level of self-esteem and self-worth. So if there's any insecurity, if there's any doubt and fear within ourselves about what we are worth, that is going to affect the boundaries that we draw around ourselves or the people that we allow into our lives, the words that we allow to be said to us, the actions that we allow to be done to us as well. So think about what it is that is happening in your space at the moment and whether your boundaries are where you need them to be in order for you to feel safe and to feel inner peace. This is about taming the beast as well. And the beast is that limbic system of the brain, the fight, flight, and freeze or fawn that we can sometimes go into, especially in anxiety and in confusion in relationship. So it is about calming the nervous system down, doing some grounding. I just posted a grounding meditation if that's something that you'd need to do. Card of Leo. So you could be dealing with a Leo here or an Aries. Those are the biggest energies so far. What else for Aries, please? Healing. So there will be healing for you, Aries. I think this is exactly what I was saying, is calming the nervous system down. There will be healing in this connection as well, whether that means the relationship stays together or there is some kind of resolution or closure. Either way, it's going to bring a sense of peace. Peace to the anxiety and the overwhelm that you've been feeling and the overthinking as well. bottom of the deck, the Queen of Cups, which is a card of Cancer. Again, Cancer is about nurturing. It is about the family. It is about the home. It is about relationships, but it's also about knowing when to draw emotional boundaries here. Let's see. Messages of advice for Aries. Anything coming up that they need to know about? What do they need to do in this situation? Messages of advice. What is the outcome of this situation? Please and thank you. So I do feel there is going to be communication here, Aries, honest, open, wise communication from a, emotionally mature place, not allowing emotions to kind of take over the situation or the conversation. Not that emotions are negative. We all are human and we all feel emotions of anger, frustration, jealousy, whatever it is that's going on in the connection. But this is a card of tempering those emotions and choosing how we react to those emotions. So I do feel that there is a conversation coming towards you, Aries, that is going to feel safe, that is going to feel, emotionally mature as well. King energy, and that's the energy that you want to have in relationship. This could also be a friendship for some of you that has been going through a time of turmoil, or there could be children involved in the situation, Aries. But I feel whatever this is about, it's about resolving the basic unit of relationship, which is friendship first. The values of respect, of reciprocity, of giving in the physical world. That is what is important to you right now. Closing message for Aries, please and thank you. I think Aries, you are wanting emotional fulfillment and reciprocation in a relationship. And that is the ultimate goal here. But we can also find this within ourselves. It's important, I think, Aries, to tap into your creative energy again and allow for your creative juices to flow, and also to have patience with whatever is coming. So not to take action too hastily, not to be too impulsive with action, but to survey the emotional landscape and then make a decision. Or, and then move forward. Not necessarily make a decision, but you'll know how to move forward from there. Okay, Aries, I hope that this helped in some way. If you'd like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below. Until next time, sending you much love.